Why? Why, Mike Miles? Why do they have to leave? They did nothing wrong.
Principals are making decisions around what teachers will be non-renewed.
Are you certain that you will be able to replace those positions with trained, talented, experienced educators?
So yes is the answer. The real question is, will we be able to fill our positions with continuous improvement mindset?
The Houston Independent School District is opening up about their plan to let go of employees, including teachers and principals. Superintendent Mike Miles, who we just heard from, saying non-educational staff are being cut to make up for a massive $450 million budget gap. The cause, federal relief that came during COVID, is going away. Joining us live to talk about the job cut situation is Rochelle Gabe. Good morning, Rochelle. Thank you so much for your time this morning. I understand your children attend Herod Elementary. This is one of the schools being impacted. You've learned your son's teacher and several others, including the principal, are being let go. Is that correct?
That's correct. My son's teacher and 10 other teachers have been noticed for termination.
What is your concern with this move?
My concern is that this move, and many moves like it around the district, is going to bankrupt our school when it comes to having a teacher base that actually has the ability to teach. Certified teachers that are qualified to teach. How are they going to replace them?
Yeah. Is Herod Elementary, is this an NES school?
No, it is not. Actually,
it's not.
This school and a great deal many others that had these large amounts of notices of teacher termination, they're not NES schools.
Wow. I know that you have spoke to the principal about these changes. What has the principal said?
I have been able to speak to the principal. She has expressed concern to me, but unfortunately I haven't been able to get much more. She is also dealing with and facing perhaps termination.
Yeah. What is the reaction from other parents and their students being faced with these changes?
We're all devastated. We're horrified that our school will be losing 11 educators and then another group of educators perhaps will leave. I believe the numbers that I've recently heard is that we'll have 16 educators remaining on our campus that have taught this past year.
Wow. When you have
38.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I'm sorry, 16 educators of 38, so it's greater than half our population.
Yeah. When you have these conversations with your child, with children, how do you begin the conversation with them? What are you conveying to them? What is it that they are taking away from what it is you're saying?
My son's teacher is so valuable to him. These are people that they see almost more than I do. And so to tell him that his teacher, who he knows to be a good educator, who he knows to be supportive of his educational needs and challenges, who he knows shows up every morning and is there to teach him and to love on him when his parents are not there. It's hard to start that conversation. What I've told him is that his teachers are unfortunately not going to be at school next year, and that he needs to love on them as much as he can while he still has them. Yeah.
And kids know, they're aware. They're cognizant of what's going on in their environment. Sometimes it's the adults, right? The adults that are oblivious to what's really happening. What's your message? What's your message to the district?
My message to the district is, why don't we take a moment to stop and think? You're removing these people who have been at our school for greater than 20 years, who have had no other challenges save one spot check that might have been less than stellar. Why are you doing this? What is the end game for the district? Are you absolutely trying to rob our children of an educational experience that could prepare them for life? I also have a message for Houston businesses. I think that we need to, as a business community, take a look at exactly what's happening with our schools and think about how we're going to educate the future population of our workforce. How these people who are not receiving proper education from certified and qualified teachers are then going to grow up and go to college or join the workforce to support what is our city. How is Houston going to survive?
Where's your head at today? Are you thinking about pulling your child out of this school? Has pulling your child completely out of this district crossed your mind? Where are you at today?
That's a hard question. I fully support public education. This is something that is vital to our community. These children will be living and working with the children that are in their public education system for the rest of their lives. To pull them and put them into private school, I think does them a disservice and does the entirety of our community a disservice. We need to fight.
Okay. Rochelle, Cabe, thank you so much for your time this morning. We do appreciate you coming on the show.